Well, good thing you ain't level
He-
4.
Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump in the action, don't forget like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you're interested in playing in any of our games, we have 2 open slots available in the Tuesday game early, 1 open slot in the Tuesday evening game, and an open slot in the Saturday early game. So if you're interested in any of them, be sure to just reach out. Let me know. We'd be happy to have you join our table and join in on all of the chaos. But without further ado, go ahead. Give us that recap, Miriam.
Last time on Daddy's Issues, the group successfully found the living hostages at the schoolhouse. An attempt decided to dispel a magical necromantic circle that was conducting human sacrifice. Decided to sneakily move about, I don't know, 200 people to a library through a sewer system. That thankfully went off without a hitch. After that, the group began to hear the shouting ravings of the Admiral of the Southern Fleet, I believe his official title is called.
Yes.
It's then the group realized they have no idea that they're the ones here. So they decided to get the fuck out. Getting everyone safely through a series of underground tunnels and out to their little shack that they have been stationed at these last few hours, and set them on their way through a marsh, if I'm correct, to the... I forget the name, the fort on the other side of the lake. Sorry.
Yes, that fort.
And the group then finally decided to sleep.
Rock
After
Garden.
several...
Rock Garden. That's the name
Rock
of the
Garden.
outpost, yeah.
Rock Garden Outpost. Group finally decided to sleep after roughly, I don't know, 18 hours of actual being awake, possibly, if we do that math. Now are preparing to do something within the city. End scene.
So, you are all awake now. Being able to meet back up, stretch, eat your food prepared for you, small motivational speech given to you by Zast. It's time for you all to do your strategic planning and begin executing it. So, this is where we begin.
All right. I'll gather up with all the NPCs and what was the name of the rogue again? The one who helped us, Ritzik or something.
Radsack.
Oh, let me double check.
Yeah, let me scroll up a lot to get to
Riznok. No,
Riznok.
that was the
That was the
Patla. That's the
Patla.
the rogue. Yep. So I'll just right. So I think it's best that we split up again into 2 squads like we have been doing. It seems like they're expecting, well, Vox Machina and maybe also the other champions of Tal'Dorei here. They, according to the Admiral, it doesn't seem like he actually knew that we were here yet. And that should give us some advantage, because he'll likely assume that there's only at least one adventuring party in town. So I'll turn to the NPCs and I'm thinking we have a bit of a sort of a pincer movement here, where you guys inflict as much damage as you can. We'll call you Hammer Squad, and we'll go by Anvil, and we'll go into the mansion, secure the artifact, try to rescue any hostages there. Then, once that's taken care of, we'll try to meet up again and see if we can't deal with the Admiral. But I want you guys to, well, your mission will be twofold. Try to locate as many survivors as you can, while providing support for mainly Eric and Ingrid. You guys will be necessary to take out some of their higher value targets, mages and such. And Eric, you should be able to find some good targets for your fireballs, I think. Just take care not to burn down the whole city. And also keep in mind that they still probably have some of that Hellfire thing left. Let's see. We should also get a sending off to Keyleth. I think it would be best if she was around. Hopefully she can keep the Admiral preoccupied somehow. I don't want any of you, or any of us actually, to engage with him directly. Just keep him busy somehow, preferably at a distance.
So in other words, oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lily was just going to add. So in other words, just keep having her shoot him from far away, right in the head, in that stupid perfect face.
Well, I think that would be, well, it would probably work, but we don't know what sort of abilities he has. And I think Ingrid would be better tasked with dealing damage to some of their less powerful agents. If you can get up some kind of well, we were discussing if you could set up silence zone somewhere. That, and with a good vantage point, you should be able to target them quite effectively. So, I'll deal with. Well, I'll let the 5 of you. That's Zast, Okus, Ingrid, Eric, and who am I forgetting?
Entlak?
Patla?
No,
Patla's coming with y'all.
Yeah, Fulgencio.
Fulgencio. Yeah,
Right.
not an NPC, just NPC'd.
Yeah. Temporarily NPC.
Yeah.
It'll be up to you to deal with the tactical challenges to the best of your abilities. But, we'll have to, designate a meeting spot for when we've, let's see, if we've taken out the artifact or managed to at least incapacitate it or something. Let's see, if we meet up at, I'll pull out the map of the city and just roughly, let's say that watchtower there. I think that should be about halfway between the mansion and central city area. If we meet up there at, well, it's difficult to say how exactly which time it would be, but we'll just stay in touch, okay? We'll cast you a sending, let you know that we've, or maybe some visual kind of signal. If we send a flare up, we'll know to meet up there.
Alright.
And then I'll turn to my siblings. And what way exactly do we have of getting into the mansion? I know there's this tunnel that we've been talking about, but it was a bit too narrow, I seem to recall.
I mean, it is a secret tunnel.
I was
Right.
thinking on that, and I did prepare the spell Stone Shape, so if we can't make it up all the way, I could make a little rest area. The other idea is when we send in Tequila, we can ask for those badges that she said she would summon for us.
Right.
Or I could attempt to conjure a celestial badger.
Well, do we have some way of, I mean, isn't there some way of turning into, like, wisps of smoke or something? I seem to recall, heard about people doing that.
Isn't that what you mentioned that your last guy did? The one with the mustache. That fellow.
Oh, Jethro, yeah, he had some weird abilities. Yeah, it's too bad he's not here. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, but doesn't matter. Well, if I'm also thinking that maybe Miriam, because you can see through the eyes of your lizard, right? So, if we manage to get the lizard into the mansion, do you think you could be able to teleport all of us inside somehow?
I could do that. Let me double check the Find Familiar spell and see how far that actually goes.
100 feet.
That's
Okay.
communication.
With you mentally connected to it is 100 feet. You can
Does
blip it
Bonnie
in and
count-
out of existence within 30 feet of you. What was your question?
Does Bunny count as a fiend?
Thanks to his successful saves yesterday, no.
Okay.
Still a
I mean,
humanoid.
damn it.
I
Do you
mean,
want me to be a fiend?
there's only drawbacks to being a fiend, really. Other than badass. Badassness is not a drawback.
So depending on how long that tunnel is, yes, I could potentially get us into the mansion through looking through the eyes. Whether or not the mansion is protected by anything, we do not know yet.
Could I use Word of Recall here as an escape?
You would need an actual shrine to your god to set it up at. So, if there is a location that is
okay.
thematic to your god, then you can set that as a shrine with just, like, minimal preparation. But you would have to find a location that is, you know, something that would be of your god.
Where's the nearest graveyard?
Hospitals don't
see.
really match up. It would be more like a retirement home would match up with a Dendus.
Okay. I'm reading the spell more, and I was getting sanctuary from it by the subject. Okay.
I rule it that as a place of your god, you can do it.
Are there any retirement homes in the city that haven't been burned down?
Oh, those were the first one to go. The old people weren't useful.
Yes.
I thought-
the retirement place is now called the graveyard.
Oh, I also thought in the Empire whether it was in the whole culture thing where like the elderly were well respected, or am I thinking
In
of a
the
different
Empire,
place?
absolutely. Yeah, I was cracking a joke about
Oh,
old
okay.
people not contributing to society. It's whatever.
I got it. Hence the graveyard joke.
Yeah. But yeah,
Damn. Nah. ignore me. There isn't anything within this city that is blessed or near
That
such for my
you'll-
deity.
That you're aware of. You don't have a sense for it.
Yes.
You just need to think, like, if you can justify something to me, justify it. You know your God.
Mm.
Would an orphanage count as a word recall place since it's a place of loving of those who have nothing else?
Not for a Dendu's God.
But for mine?
No,
I was
they
gonna
literally
s-
don't have parents.
I was gonna say they don't have family.
They have each other.
Yeah, love of family. Come on, they're
And
orphans.
isn't she about blood as well? I mean, how many of those orphans are blood related? Just asking.
God, just anywhere will do. Anyone with blood, just.
This looks like a family house.
Yeah. But yeah, if you can think of something like that, I'm flexible.
A wedding hall?
The union of two families
Mm-hmm.
and the creation of one.
Is there a wedding hall within inside the city, Bernie?
Well, I mean, there are a few temples, and there's a city, town hall. There's not.
Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a specific wedding hall that I can. I mean, people do weddings based on their faiths and stuff, but maybe. Well, let me think. Asking the DM now.
So, how involved would Bernie be in the wedding planning with his fiance? Realistically, with everything he's been doing.
Not at all. It's been sort of like they've gotten engaged, and it's like, well, we'll deal with that when
Yeah,
things
yeah.
have settled down a little bit. So
It's the 7-year engagement.
Oh no, not Pam and Roy.
Yeah.
So you might not be that familiar with it, Bernie. But you do know that she is an over planner. She might have ideas of places to go, and yeah, if there was something like that, she was stationed here, she would know more. Even though this is your hometown, it's not like you frequently went to weddings,
yeah.
Surely there's a place for those who do not wish for a religious wedding.
Wait,
normally.
Sure. Let me just think. There's there is a place that, well, it used to be an orphanage. It got turned into some sort of like a community, meeting place, basically, where, those who could, those who had some financial issues, poor families and such, could come to get some assistance by volunteers and other people who wanted to do well. That might be a place that she would, think about setting up something. Maybe.
Do you have a house here?
There's the house where I grew up, of course.
That
Could
might
that work? Because of family, love, and blood relations of you and them would be closer than my own deity.
that should, considering it worked for misfires with lilies.
Could. I'm just worried that that will not be a safe place because it's. Well, I'm going out on a limb here, but I assume that part of their plan for attacking Hiranjin is also to get at me somehow.
Another place that might work is if you know anyone in the city who most would be, because you're that lovey-dovey couple that everyone just like get a room. if you know of where a couple like that lives.
Well, there's Mr. and Mrs. Hearthstone's house. They're a bit like, she would always bake and provide some pastries for the young ruffians hanging around on the streets, you know, trying to nudge them and sort of. She was like a bit of a local grandma for at least one neighborhood.
That could work.
You didn't hear this from me, but there is way to maybe claim anywhere as home, as there is a saying that home is where your heart is.
Miriam, that has a different meaning in the necromancer community.
Now, I'm trying to bring that stuff up.
Be still, my beating heart.
Hey, a heart in the dirt of your home place goes for a fetching price, okay?
Oh no, I was just imagining when Marion eventually proposes, someone's like, "Here, you can have my physical heart that's still beating."
The perfect woman does exist. But anyways, if you want to go to Hearthstone's house, I mean, you can navigate over there. You'd have to go through the sewers to get there safely, or you can trample through the town. But now, you know, they kind of are aware that people are here.
I don't know if we have the time to set that up.
I just need to be there for 6 seconds and I can designate it.
How far do you need to see?
Within 5 feet of me. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. The target is myself in 5 feet, but it doesn't. It says the nearest unoccupied space to the spot you designate is where you teleport to. So
Roll it in chat. Let's make life easier instead of reading. You and up to 5 will increase you and increase your teleport to appear in the nearest. If you cast this spell without first preparing a sanctuary, the spell has no effect. You must designate a sanctuary by casting the spell within a location. You have to be in the location.
okay.
Yeah.
How heavy are you?
Wow, that's certainly a question
120
to ask
pounds?
a lady.
Damn, Tolsha's skinny as shit for an adventurer.
Yeah, I can easily lift you.
Might want to take some of those pastries then, Tulcha.
She's on the light side.
Just kidding. But yeah, we should get a move on. Remember the Admiral did say last night that he was going to start executing hostages this morning.
True.
By the way, just I know technically he's your half brother, but he is a total asshole and an arrogant prick. Like yeah.
Wait, is he not related to you as well? I thought this was yours thing.
She's adopted.
She also doesn't have any blood anymore.
I
So
just
you
love
can't
the casual nature of she's adopted.
Internally, just like crying. Liz
I'm
crying.
just saying, I didn't know there was a bard in the party casting vicious mockery. You're adopted!
Is this how Bernie justifies the bard multiclass?
Yeah, just leaning into the Kurt angle. Kind of.
Damn. Kurt Angle? I see what you did there.
Right. But,
If you-
Good one.
If Bernie knows Bane, would he be Kurt Cobain?
Oh, I hate that one. Anyways, go ahead. What were you saying, Ilvor?
Wow.
No, I'm just saying that we need to get moving. I mean, it would be nice to have that kind of escape possibility, but I think it's best that we focus on getting in and save some of our resources for doing other things.
All right.
Yeah,
Hopefully when Team Hammer starts doing their assault, that will draw most of their attention, which should provide us with at least an opportunity to get in a bit more easily.
Zast's expression falls when you say that.
What is it, Zast?
Hammer, really?
Hey, it sounds better than Anvil. I voted for Crucible. We could have been Crucible Troop or something.
Crucible is so much cooler than Hammer.
Yeah, plus, like,
What's
in
wrong
a
with
Crucible,
Hammer?
in a smithy, it's like, you're sifting the impurities out,
What?
and,
Right, let's not.
Yes,
worry
let's
about
purge the
names.
unpure.
How about Team Sword? Is that better, Zast?
We'll do a middle ground. Team Axe, okay? Your Team Axe, and
None of us even have an axe.
well, I have an axe.
Then your team axe.
Fine,
but that,
it doesn't matter.
We're Team Alpha Squad.
oh, well, fine, we'll be Sigma Squad then.
Yeah, I bet. And they all just start going off in their direction.
Wait, before you go,
we'll be Omega Squad.
before you go, and in character this one, Lily gives them a big old, like, just a regular sack full of all that stuff she mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. This'll do great. Oh, by the way, are you all okay if I take, say, 4, 5, or 10 gallons of that Hellfire?
Do you have a barrel to transport them in?
Yeah.
What are you planning to do with it?
Don't ask.
I mean, I think it's fairly straightforward. If my job is to defend them, what better than a circle of fire to stop them from getting to us? Or, some well-placed small bottles of beer hung by a tree, or a house that falls on their heads if you shoot the wire.
I don't mind.
She
if
just
you
smiles wide at that.
Just stick to using regular fire, would you please? I mean, you can have a bottle of oil here. I think I have one in my inventory.
Oh, wow. Oil.
Well,
She
while
just
Bernie's-
puts it in her
while-
pocket.
While Bernie's looking through his backpack of stuff, I don't know if you want me to sleight of hand this to Lily. We'll hand Zesh the
Yeah.
stuff she wants.
Yeah.
It's in
I
the
was
portable hole. He can't be.
Oh, yeah. Who has the portable hole?
Bernie.
Bernie.
Oh, never mind then. That's. I think Bernie is fairly vigilant of the death bag he's holding.
But you know what Tulsa does have is one of the small canisters. I'm just going to slide a hand at Zast.
Actually, I think you should give him at least a small bottle of it to use for escapes only. If they have to run, they need to make a distraction.
Bernie, you see, clear as day, nothing. Guidance.
Guidance saved you for that.
I just handed like a small one I grabbed from one of those people. She's like,
Fine. All
Bernie,
right. Bring a small hogshead or something. I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to find it, but I can't. I'm searching. I can't find your hole, Bernie. Where is it?
I've got
Anyway,
my hole
There's a
secretly tucked
reason
away.
it doesn't.
but
I'm,
yes, use this concoction for escapes only. If you are pushed back, then use it. Being it's ever burning, so it's the best way to cover your tracks.
I'm gonna set up the portable hole so that you can like dip down into it and scoop up some of that hellfire thing.
Zast will pull out from her bag of holding many, 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 many empty bottles of beer.
Right.
How many do you let her take? So for clarity's sake, she was only able to get 10 bottles of beer, and she dumped all of it on the ground. She doesn't drink, so.
I'll give her 5 bottles.
5 Hellfire cocktails. Okay.
Oh, and
Plus the bomb.
and I did leave the instructions, but this here and gives like the badge to probably the sniper first. This will let you, well, anyone who uses it will turn you invisible. It diffuses the light around you.
Whoa.
Until you break that field by, gunfire or moving too fast like an attack. Essentially, she's giving the spell-storing item of invisibility.
Gotcha.
10 times.
I'm also gonna give her 2 bottles of holy water. Just this, I have no idea if it'll work, but that might actually be able to potentially douse it a little bit. It's holy water. It should at least counteract the desecrated fire thing.
Oh, I don't remember if any of us told you when we were in the school, but be wary because we did see some Yuan-Ti that are not nice, like Tosha, around, working with the Empire. So that you might encounter like snake people. So be careful of them.
Specifically, the abomination variety.
Oh, if I see a giant fucking snake, I'm shooting it.
Fair enough.
She looks at you, Tosha. No offense. You're fine.
None taken?
Yeah,
Okay.
d-
And they all are trying to get a move on with...
I have fun. Don't die.
Just
There.
to reiterate, Eric, Ingrid, you two be the ones to deal mostly the damage. Rest of you, give them support, and keep a lookout for survivors. Let the survivors know about a clear way out of town, if you can. Or to the
Oh.
library tunnels. Good.
I will give Zast one thing from the bag of holding before they go. It's the spell scroll of heal.
Oh, I thought we would. I gave them. Can they even use that?
They're mad.
Zast can. She's a wizard.
No,
Yeah.
but heal is not a wizard spell.
No, that's a cleric scroll, so you would need to be like a paladin or a cleric. Somebody... or not even
Oh,
paladin, like a druid or a cleric.
Yeah, that's why
Oh.
I gave them the last 2 potions in there, is because like
Yeah.
we have healing people, they don't.
Okay, I thought the spell scroll could be used by anyone regardless of class, but okay.
No, I differentiate so people know if they can copy it into spell books or not. Because why can wizards be the only people to make spell scrolls? Let anybody make one just for their purpose.
Fair enough. In that case, I will give them 4 potions of greater healing from the stash I have on my person.
Jeez, how many of those potions do you
Jesus.
have?
Y'all are stacking these NPCs. All right,
Hey,
cool.
hey,
We
we're
don't want
turning
them
them
to
into an
die.
adventuring party.
Yeah, look, this is the
This
last
is your
blood
backup
center.
crew. This is y'all TPK. Who's your favorite NPC? Take one of
The other
them.
guy.
Hey,
Look.
just understand, we get the XP as well, though. You know, report back, rewards.
We got cohorts.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we're giving them more stuff too, should
yeah.
we just give them 2 scrolls of magic missile?
You want to give me your armor? I don't need your scrolls of magic missile. I can use magic missile.
What armor can you wear?
Oh, I was making a joke. You guys are giving us all of this shit.
Well, I figure better be overprepared than
Lending it.
underprepared.
Well, if we need to use it, we will.
I mean, we want you to survive this and also have fun doing so.
Just to be clear, I did get the map back from Ingrid, right? The
Yes.
magic map.
Yeah, Ingrid has no problem handing it back to you.
And I guess one thing, Patla's going with them, right? Because since they're doing hit and
No,
run.
Patla's going with y'all since you're navigating the sewers, and Patla knows the sewer system. Unless you guys are confident in the map that he wrote out for Tosha's eyes only and Tosha to navigate.
Because I feel like Patla would be better off with the NPCs to, like, if they're doing hit and runs. Okay, hit. They
I'm
know where
thinking
we are.
we'll need him to get safely into the mansion. And then
That,
once we've crossed that threshold, I'm thinking he might go back and help them if he can. But yeah, we'll get to that when we get there. But yeah, I need to go and pee real quick, so be right back.
Now we're waiting on Bernie.
Funny
Alright,
thing is,
guys, let's just grab Keyleth and dump all the fire on everyone.
Actually, what's the fluidic volume of a dragon's mouth?
Well, we just healed
Bro,
one.
can't I just run a D&D game?
We're fucking with you.
Am I a fucking physicist?
I mean, how far would it all go if you just turn the bag inside out?
The bag?
I don't think you could turn. It's in the portable hole. I don't think you could turn that inside out.
Yeah, portable holes can't be turned inside out because the holes only open when it's fully unwrapped. If I'm remembering that item correctly.
The portable hole can be unwrapped. You can't dump it all out from it. It mostly it opens up a hole that you can see through, but because you filled it with liquids, even if you turn it upside down, things aren't coming out. It's in its own dimensional space.
Think Looney Tunes logic.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. But I believe you guys have a game plan set out.
Yeah.
Taking the sewers back into the town. At least getting back to the library. As you are traveling through, you do notice that the sewers are fairly empty right now. There is not a whole lot in the way of, well, there's not a whole lot in the way of creatures that you would anticipate being down here, or refuse that is being sent down here as well. However, you do notice that the water seems exceptionally tainted, and all of you with a passive of 20 or higher can see that the taint is actually that of a, well, red color.
I wonder
No.
who dropped the red dye in there.
As you all are traveling, you do end up beginning to hear a church bell. Bernie, you recognize this bell. Though you're in the sewers right now, you can still hear. It sounds like your church's church bell.
Is it ringing in some sort of signal or any way I could like recognize?
Roll a
somewhere,
history
or is
check.
it not religion?
Not in this instance.
All right.
That was a good one, Lily. 5. It doesn't remind you of any of your religious bell rings that you are used to. It does, however, remind you of, like, someone else is using it who doesn't usually use it, of course.
Is it a code in Thieves' Camp?
No, it is not. What? At some point, you and Alpha Squad end up going in different directions. You see the waters down here, as tainted as they are with this unusual coloration to them, are undisturbed. You're tracking and traveling through the sewer system, choosing to stay underneath the city and hearing certain things up above you all. You hear the marching of soldiers in the streets, the howling and yelling of individuals working. You realize that the sewer is not that deep underneath the city itself, and most areas this far out are actually flush and wide, as the sewer needs to be wider towards the exit location, so it's harder to get compacted and, well, need to be plunged out. I need a stealth check from all of you as you're down here moving through the sewers, just to ensure none of you are making an obnoxious amount of noise that may draw the attention of their sentries above.
Maybe session advantage.
Joey, quick question. Do I have advantage in this instance or no?
Why would
Because
you?
I did change I changed it in my infiltrator armor instead of the guardian armor model.
That doesn't grant you advantage, does it?
It does, but it cancels out the heavy armor
Okay.
penalty. And I do have the elven boots of stuff, but I know how stacking the advantage things.
Oh, then you just have advantage. I mean, if your thing cancels out the disadvantage as its mechanic, then it canceled it out, so you just have advantage.
Yeah. I mean, I can post the description on there for you if you want.
That's a lot better than us thinking. 14, 10, 28, 7. Lightning launcher. Wait, what?
Should you roll for Patla as well?
I will. I'm just trying to read. Yeah, I think you rolled the wrong thing.
It's the bottom part of that infiltrator model.
Dampening field. You have advantage on stealth checks if the armor normally imposes disadvantage on such checks. The advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out. So they just cancel each other out. Let's roll. Ooh. Let's go.
And then we're just missing
And my skeletons.
white.
My whites, yes.
Your white skeletons.
Well, one got a natural 1, but the other got 22.
My natural 20 cancels out the natural 1.
My hatred for it cancels out the 22.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So your group average comes out to 16. Not bad.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Not too bad.
I just want to, while we're moving, I'm going to cast Locate Creature, and I'll try to focus on finding my mom.
Oh. Roll it in chat for me. I need to see the limitations of distance.
Within 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. And it's like 3,000 feet in a mile, right?
5,280 feet in 1 mile.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, luckily, the city's only about a mile wide in total. It's not that, cities aren't that huge,
No.
It's not like this is fucking New York.
Yeah.
True. So. You sense the direction of the creature as long as that creature. You don't have the sense up yet, but if you get within range, I will let you be alerted to it.
Alright.
As you're all traveling through here, up in the front is Tolsha and Patla, who are both keeping a careful watch, trying to navigate through some of the areas. At one point, you turn, Tolsha, and you see the pathway directly in front of you, where there's supposed to be an opening, has a massive cave-in. Looks recent.
Found it.
He looks over at you. Where we are right now, I believe we are outside of the market square.
I'll pull up the magic map to see if that helps in any way.
Oh, it's a good reference point.
With that, I'll cross-reference it with the map of the sewers that he gave me, that has the overground lay above it, just basic. Hey, this is this area. That's this area.
Yeah, his guess was right. You are in the market square, and by the looks of it, a building was destroyed in the market square, and that's why the collapse has been caused here. Well, we're gonna have to find a different route then. Go ahead and roll me a navigator's check, Tolsha, utilizing wisdom.
Cartographers are survival because they don't have navigators.
Survival.
Natural 20.
29.
29.
You see a handful of different directions you can be going right now, but the important part is to lead to other segments and areas that would have more openings. By the looks of it, you're going to have to go underneath a couple of the factories, which you all were relatively close to one of the warehouses for these factories here. So you'll at least have a reference point from what's above you down below. Bernie, this is the first time you've been in Drenna and have not but a clue as to where you are realistically. You've never really explored these areas. The pathways are narrow, the smell is egregious, and, well, patrolling down here has never been on the radar of the Iron Oath. So?
Okay. If we take this way underneath the factories, it should get us around the blockage. Couple, 5 minutes, maybe 10. Depending on if there's any other blockages in the way.
That looks proper to me. If we're heading in that direction, though, we may end up coming across a couple of potential interruptions, but nothing I don't think we'd be able to handle.
Understood.
So, you keep traveling. Moving at a slowed pace. Since you've chosen this direction, I'm going to make you be the one who rolls the d6 to see which encounter you have down here.
Sweet.
Let's go. Y'all thought you were just walking through the sewers. Nah, there's things.
Like a D6, like a D6.
That's not a d6. That was a d100. 68, so close, Lily. So fucking close.
Hey, no, but with the one, that
What?
makes it.
That's not how this works at all. 1.
It's not additive.
No. You're traveling through, and your group ends up having to separate so that you can be closer towards one another, only by about a 10-foot gap of the stream and flow of water as you're walking closely on the narrow pathways of the side rails of this sewer system. Remarkably well crafted and made. Tosha, thanks to your specific background, you can tell that these sewers were actually crafted by drow. Very old location as well. The purpose of which would be navigation from coastline from somewhere connecting to the Underdark. Just as a
Learning.
fun little fact.
The history of Drenna, did you know that these sewers are actually made by drow?
I don't know that.
Based off the design and everything, there's a connection to the Underdark somewhere down here.
Huh.
After this is all done, you might want to let the Iron Oath know that in case there's ever any Underdark incursions.
Sure. Let's just hope there's nothing going on now with the Empire and the Drow. That would be
Well,
unnecessary.
if it's the drow underneath Tal'Dorei, I believe, if I remember my history correctly, they have a completely separate ideology from the ones in the Kryn dynasty.
That is correct.
If I remember my history correctly, the ones underneath the Tal'Dorei are still mostly Lolth worshippers. Or the Spider Queen.
Right. And they're usually up to no good.
Usually.
Bernie, you know Undercommon, don't you?
Nope.
Who here knows Undercommon? I remember somebody did.
I do.
Okay. Then you are more familiar with the surrounding culture of Drow, since that is their native language.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, everything that you said is pretty accurate and true. Perfect.
Just something to know.
Yeah, keep that in mind. Yeah. Let's hope it's not relevant right now. anyway. But yeah.
So, there are 2 corridors, or there's 2 sides of this. You can stack up to 3 deep on each of them. I would like to know who is on left and who is on right.
I'll be on right.
I mean, I guess I'll be on left then.
I'll be on left with my whites with Lily.
Yeah, I'll be on the right side.
Adendu said they'll be right back.
We'll put
Right.
a Dendu. Actually, let's split up the clerics, make life easier.
But I mean,
Just in
Lily
case.
would want like a rear guard. So if the Dendu's not in the back, because a heavy armor cleric person, she'll be in the back instead.
Very well. Then a Dendu in front of you, Mirian on the other side. Or in between. Alrighty. As you were traveling, since Tolsha and Bernie are speaking, Mirian, Lily, and Adendu, who's not here right now, the 3 of you notice from inside the sewage, bloop, bloop, a bubble.
Lily wants to pop the bubble.
Well, it just bubbled out and then bloop, popped.
Well, I don't know exactly when these tunnels were constructed, Tulsa, but I don't actually know that many details of like the history of Drinna that much. It's really not something I ever looked into, actually. Well, at least not any more than anyone else.
Well, I mean, that's fair, considering your pursuit as a paladin. Myself as an archaeologist, I do a lot of deep dives into places' history. I am very familiar with most of the history surrounding the cities here.
As the 2 of
So-
you... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, Westrun, Drina, Craghammer, all the major cities I've done deep dives into their history about.
But we usually pronounce it Drinna.
You might need to let some of the scholastic areas know that because they have different pronunciations. One is Drina, one is Drina.
I always thought it was Drania.
There's actually a scholastic debate on which is the correct pronunciation, and it's
I usually listen to the people who actually live in the place.
I mean, I once saw a bar brawl
best.
over an argument from different names. Not over Drina, it was a different city place.
well, one's going off historical, and then the other one's going off of what people from the area with their local accents call it.
Bloop. Bloop. Mirian,
How-
since everybody else is engaged in a conversation about the fanatical differences of how you would describe this location you are traveling into and arguing with the man that fucking lives here, you notice in front of you, over in the waters, this drip of something very thick from the ceiling into the water itself. Bloop. Bloop. Bloop.
I look up.
You look up, and you just see this dark-looking, bluish, greenish spot on the ceiling, and it begins moving and oozing as it drops down slowly into the water directly in front of you and your family.
Watch out!
Everybody roll initiative.
Did we have the alacrity bonus thing still?
That's every 8 hours, only if he took the time to do it in the morning.
I'm not sure if Mirroring casting. Yeah.
That'd be like all of your first levels, right?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
tech-
that's yeah. Go ahead.
I definitely would have given one to Bernie. I definitely would have given one to Tulsha, and I would keep one last first level just in case.
Okay. So Bernie and Tolsha get to add a D8 to all of their initiatives for the next 8 hours. Be sure to adjust your initiatives.
God damn it.
Adendu, did you roll? Nice. Okay. Well, of course I rolled a fucking 5.
Yeah, I rolled a 4. But then 8 on the
How
bonus.
often do you roll a 4? That's
I usually have shitty initiative.
Yeah, that's fair. Both of us are in that same boat. Anyways, Marion, you call out to everybody to be on guard and ready as you are looking down at this stream of something viscous from the ceiling into the sewer itself. Adendu, what is your dexterity bonus? Or score? Big number.
I believe theirs was 15.
We did this last session, didn't we?
It's a +2.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, Tosha, you see all of the dripping liquid go from the ceiling into the water and then begin swirling and moving about with these little oozy tendrils that are lithfully getting ready to strike out at you and your allies. What would you like to do?
Okay. She has no idea what that is, but except for that it's some kind of creature. She will start with... Considering we want to keep this area... No. Just start with Sacred Flame.
Sacredly flaming it? Alrighty, dex save. The very non-nimble creature fails the dex save for
That
5.
is 5 points of radiant, and then
Needless to say, this does not have blood.
yeah.
Well-
Bonus action, spiritual weapon behind it. Seeing that.
Alright, pull it out. Bing.
$21 to hit for 9.
Roll again,
points
you
of-
might crit. It gains the benefit of flanking from the whites.
Right.
Yeah.
The wizard leveled up, guys.
Oh, that got stuck by the freaking D8.
That's alright. 11 points of damage? No, one
It
more
doesn't
from the necrotic. Oh, it doesn't have blood. Haha!
Let me just double check the exact wording on the bloodletting focus because it might work.
If it has blood.
That have blood, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Joey. You said that there was red stuff in the water. It just fell into the water and it
It-
oozes absorbed.
No, these are not sponge oozes. All done, Tosha?
Poopsicle.
Yes.
Elemental excrement. Alright, Adendu. The shit is alive.
You are muted.
So, seeing this problematic ooze, they're gonna just go here, and go this way, right? Like that. And using the newfound sword given to them temporary, they're going to try and slash at it.
Go ahead, give me your attack.
Will do. Coming to that spot made my 20 lag. Ooh. There we go. ...19 will hit. However,
as you strike into the creature, your blade cuts through it very quickly. The creature does not seem all that hurt by your attack. Instead, it multiplies.
Oh no.
There's only one way to do this. We have to keep slashing until there's nothing left.
So, is it a complete half, or is it 2 fools?
Oh, it's 2 fools that look slightly weaker than the original. Very slightly. Like a Hydra.
Okay.
Hydra ooze.
Who's?
Who?
Then I will use my bonus to give it to Lily if she wishes to attack.
Lily, would you wish to attack?
Can I? From this?
From the sword, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
It
sure.
costs your reaction, just so you know.
That's fine. Does it have to be a melee attack, or can it be any attack?
It specifies 1 weapon attack.
Well then, say hello to my little friend.
That's no longer a +2.
It's not, but I already took that out.
Okay, good. Just
So-
making sure. Are you hitting lefty or righty?
I think I'll go righty.
Righty? Okay. Well, that will deal lightning damage,
It's greased lightning.
which causes it to split yet again.
But they look weaker, right?
They look very slightly weaker, but they are multiplying.
Oh god.
And we're losing control.
Yeah, but it is clear, like in game, that they are looking smaller and weaker when they multiply.
Very subtly smaller and weaker. Miriam wouldn't notice, but everybody else would.
Only subtly?
Only subtly, yeah.
Oh fuck me. All right. Well, that was my reaction. Just saying.
Okay. Adendu, are you all done?
Yes, I am finished, thank you.
Okay, now let me mark real quick. Okay, Lily, your turn.
Well, I had an idea, but if it's only looking slightly weaker, kind of makes it harder for me to see it as a good idea. But yeah, I guess Lily will take up position next to her brother next to the whites to make that wall, and she will, instead of lightning again, she'll go at it with her acid rot, which is not a it's short sword, so I think you can choose between piercing or slashing.
A short
I
sword?
think-
No, those are only slashing. They're made for slashing, not.
Oh, I thought they were
thrusting.
piercing.
Short
when it's
swords?
not-
Nah, they're
No.
made for slashing.
This is not Dark Souls.
Yeah.
No,
No,
short
no,
sword
no,
is
it's-
piercing.
You're not. Yeah, that's a rapier that goes. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, no, it is piercing actually. I looked at the thing.
Wait, a short
Yeah.
sword is piercing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a bigger dagger. For some
Okay, then.
reason.
We'll go with it.
All right.
Let's see
yeah,
what
and just
piercing does to it.
Pop that bubble.
Which
pop
one are
that
you
other
attacking?
bubble.
Left, middle, or right?
Left and right.
Left and right. Okay. Broop. You stab into the first one. Very easy to hit. But it does appear that the acid, just like the slashing and lightning, did nothing to them. But the piercing definitely does something to them.
And the force does stuff to them.
And the
Same
force
with-
did things, and the radiant did things.
And shoot, do I have a bonus action I can do?
Oh.
I can, but I don't want Miriam in trouble. So yeah, Lily will maintain position.
Alrighty. Bernie.
Yeah. So, slashing seems like it's multiplying them, right?
Yeah.
I'll sheath my axe, kind of, and pull out. What else do I have? pull out one of my spears and use that.
Alrighty.
And
Jump into the sewage.
no, but I'm gonna try and jump over there.
You're 18 strength, right?
19, and I have boots of striding.
Oh yeah, you easily make it over there. Haha! Jump and leap and bound on over.
We gotta make some way to find this. No, find some way to make this shit go down. Where's the spear again? There we go.
13 hits.
All right. Would I actually get flanking with Lily from that position?
Oh, absolutely. 24 hits.
Alright.
For 13 damage.
Yep.
Alrighty. It takes it.
Yeah, I'll put a first level smite on it.
Yeah. Its creature type is ooze, so no extra damage, but still. 9.
Second attack. Keep scrolling past my spirit. There we go.
16's hit.
Alright, so 11 damage.
Alrighty. Are you all done?
Yeah, I think so.
Mirian.
Okay. This is actually very annoying what this thing is.
Thank you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is on the one on the far left, I'm just going to cast Chill Touch.
That's necrotic damage.
Yep.
One on the left.
Yep.
Alrighty, roll that. 27 hits.
It's 9 and it cannot heal.
Sounds good. Are you all...
Now comes the fun part. My whites can only do slashing because they don't have longbows. But they can, but they can just each do a life drain instead. See if that hits.
Yeah.
All right. Also on the one on the left, because advantage due to things. Life drain. Another natural one. Jeez.
Natural 1 misses. Oh, 14 hits.
All right. So that's 10 necrotic damage and Constitution saving throw. Wow! Wait a minute.
Hey, we got him out of the way. We got him out of the way.
Okay. So it's fine. All right. The second white's gonna attack. One on the left.
14 hits.
It's 10 necrotic.
It's the one on the left, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And another con save.
Yeah, they're hardy creatures.
All right, that's it.
All right, now the Eldritch Ooze are going to go. The boiling that was happening right in front of you begins to actually produce more of these creatures. Bloop, bloop, bloop. The oozes are, in fact, multiplying. Now...
Wait, these ones don't look weaker.
No, because they were already formed.
Well, shit.
We'll start with first. White number 1 slams its pseudopod into it. 20 to hit. That'll be 8 bludgeoning damage. 10 psychic damage? Are they immune to psychic? You're muted.
It's resistant to bludgeoning. It's not immune to psychic.
Okay, and a wisdom save.
All right, how much bludgeoning again?
10. Or, sorry, 8 bludgeoning, 10 psychic.
So 8 gets down to 4. and then 10 psychic. And you said a wisdom save?
That is correct.
Wisdom has a good point in has a point in wisdom.
One
Why
whole
say
point.
advantage? I didn't mean to do that.
Dirty 20. It is successful.
Okay.
All right. Now this one is going to attack the... Lily hurt it more. Actually, Lily helped it. It's going to attack the other white. 11.
That misses.
Okay. This one here is going to hit, obviously, Bernie. 16 misses. This one here is going to try to hit Bernie. 13 misses. This one here is going to try to hit... Miriam, you're the closer one to it, technically. 24?
Yeah, that hits.
8 bludgeoning, 10 psychic, wisdom save.
So 18. Wisdom save. That's 10.
I'll flash that to make it 15.
It's a 10.
Make it a 15. Lily, are you doing it?
I mean, she sees her brother in danger, yeah.
Okay. You succeed just barely on a 15.
Oh. Should we run?
And this one did all of its movement to get right there. Tosha! You
Okay.
need to roll me a nature check. Let's see what you know about these creatures, since you are the one proficient in Undercommon.
Okay.
15. They have unique interactions with different types of damages. These are Eldritch Oozes. You should not use slashing, lightning, cold, or acid, or they continue to multiply until they inevitably swarm you. Also, they're known because of their connection and creation to intellect devourers. You want to make sure they don't hit you.
I will state that out loud for the rest of the party to hear, of not to use those types of damages. And don't let them hit you. They'll sap away your intelligence. And seeing that, and seeing how that just isn't very kosher of them, let me just double check the radius here.
Wait,
Um,
cold actually doesn't work against them?
Yep.
But they're liquid, I think.
They're Eldritch.
Apparently not.
Yeah, I'll use click the boots of flying to fly up in the air so I'm not in the sewage.
Okay,
And not-
are you going to disengage from this one?
Knowing them, do I know if they have a reach?
They do not have a reach, no.
They don't have a reach. Okay.
No, but they can climb.
I won't disengage, but I will move within closer to Bernie's range. And I will cast Vampiric Aura.
So your boots of flying as your bonus action.
Or Boots of Flying is... Or the Wing Boots. It doesn't even say it's an action to activate them.
Okay, you just start flying then. Okay, and then you move closer to Bernie, and which aura?
Vampiric Aura. 20-foot radius around me, and whenever the creature starts its turn or enters the area for the first time, it must make a con saving throw.
All right,
So I
that's
don't
your
know if
aura.
I don't know if first time counts as when I first cast the aura,
No, it's
or
you have to willingly move in for it to count as move into or start your turn there.
okay. And then bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Same target.
Yep.
Roll
hold on.
again. You might crit.
Yep.
We love
For
20.
11 points of force on this one.
Alrighty. All done?
Yes.
Adendu.
Hearing this, they will bring out their little bell and start Toll of the Dead on Mr. Blue.
Booty da boo die.
I really want to play a bard cleric so I can just scream, "To whom the bell tolled," and just start slamming at them.
And because of my Reaper ability, this is in 5 feet of it, so it gets attacked as well.
Alright, so that is no radiant damage on this, because that's from your weapon.
No, when I cast cantrips, I can add it.
Oh, that's right, your domain. God, that's awesome. Alright, and what is your Reaper ability? Roll it in chat for us, because everybody's learning your character now. Ooh, that is awesome. Alright, wisdom on the second one. Damn. A lot of natural 20s on the second die.
Yeah. Ooh,
They don't have advantage.
getting them
though.
out now.
Yeah.
And with that, they will go into defense mode.
Alright.
Just pulling up their shield.
Lily.
Lily is going to bonus action disengage as she activates her own wing boot to flying. And can I fly over the ooze to get to this side here?
You can, but you'll take attacks of opportunity unless you disengage. Oh, you said bonus action. I apologize.
Yeah.
You did like 3 things all
Rogues.
at once and then kept going. I apologize. Yes.
Yep. Does that. And pull out the wand of lightning. No, I'm kidding. No. Lily, no. Lily, yes.
I had a group do that one time against these. Oh! They were pissed.
That's why I kept asking how much.
Lightning.
That's why I kept asking how much weaker it got when they divided. I was like, huh? Does it like halve their health per chance?
You'll run out of spell slots before they died from that.
Yeah. And she will once here activate Vortex Warp on Mirian.
Are you willing, Marion?
I've been. This has happened to me more than once.
She
Yes.
literally saved your life with it a
Yeah.
few sessions
Yeah, it
ago.
looks like she's doing it again.
This one or the last one?
All right, where are you warping him to?
I was thinking like right there, maybe perhaps would be a good spot
Right there?
for him. Yeah, far away from the danger until we see the danger that's like hidden somewhere else there.
All right, you just did
Turns
the
out,
time warp.
in the far north, there's like a lot of them that just triggered me.
Oh, come on. Would I do... Anyways, are you
No,
all
it's
done?
like- a bolt-
The whites follow along like MMO style and just aggro and everything.
Oh no, there's a boulder rolling down that passage, about to crush only Miriam.
Are you doing anything else, Lily?
Let's see, movement, bonus. That's all I got right now.
All right, how hard do I have to try to kill your fucking wizard? All right, go ahead, Bernie.
I mean, you succeeded once.
True.
Yeah, and Lily's not gonna let that happen again.
Shitstorm.
It's just too bad the paladin beat you to the first PC kill.
Let's focus
I'll,
up a little. Go ahead.
Call out to everyone. Just we should form a line here. Create a bottleneck and try and Can we have some fire maybe? And I'm gonna pull back over there.
Attack of opportunity.
I'll stay there, so Telsha is in the range of the protection aura. But yeah, he gets an attack opportunity.
Okay. Thunk. Oh, halfway decent. Oh, wrong one. 19 misses.
Hey.
Ting!
Yeah. You ain't got shit on me.
Yet.
And then I'll continue stabbing it with a spear.
This one here, I
Or-
assume?
Yeah. Or maybe if I use cleansing touch, it'll just disappear.
Prestidigitation. Be gone!
Yeah. Spear. 27. And 20. So, yeah, 25 total damage.
We like 25.
Let's see, I don't have any good bonus actions right now, so. Unless I can maybe. Yeah, I have free action to interact with an object, so I'll pull up my one remaining bottle of oil, just regular oil, and throw it out over here. Well, there maybe, just trying to crush it against the pavement or something, just to get some oil soaking in the shit.
Alright. Interacting with an object is usually a free action, but coating your weapon is usually an action. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not coating it, I'm just pulling out the bottle and basically just dropping it,
Oh, just... Okay, yeah, that's easy enough. Boop,
hoping
right there.
it'll shatter against the floor.
Oh, you can spike that shit.
Right, I'll do that. And yep, that's my turn.
Another one. Alright. Miriam.
So I didn't pick any fire spells today because I didn't want to burn your town down.
Hey, we already talked about Bernie is totally okay with it all going away.
No.
For those who do need to breathe, I wonder how much gas is in this chamber.
I know, right?
Hopefully not too much methane, or we're going up.
Miriam.
Okay. Did not realize how many of my spells have electricity or ice attached to them until now. Okay, so at the one in the far back, the one I've been hitting, I'm just gonna hit it again with chill touch.
You got chills, the multiplying. 14 hits.
Yay.
You have to literally roll a nat 1 to not hit that.
17 necrotic.
Good little chunk. The first ooze looks very damaged now.
And both my whites are gonna life drain at it. Which I think they still get advantage because of spiritual weapon.
No. The weapon does not impose any threat. It is forced to attack.
By the way, Joey, I don't
Oh
see.
wait, a Dendu's there.
I don't see Patla on the map. Did they just like flee once the oozes started attacking?
Yeah,
or-
he's not really a fighter. He's more of a NPC that will guide you all to your destination.
Well, no, I didn't expect him to fight. I just wanted to make sure that he's not.
He
we're not
did
leaving him
bonus action,
behind.
disengage, action, hide.
Oh.
So a Dendu's still there. Do they get advantage because of her?
A Dendu would have to be where the spiritual weapon is, unless you were attacking this one.
No, I'm gonna have them try to focus fire that one in the back.
Go for it.
Alright, first life drain.
Hit.
Alright, so that's 10 necrotic and constitution.
Hey, they failed one. Their maximum decreases by 10.
Yep. And the second one.
Is there such a thing as a zombie ooze?
We're about to find out tomorrow. 18.
Unfortunately, they're not
I
humanoids.
know. 18 hits.
Alright, another 10 necrotic and con.
Alright.
I guess you call it a zooze.
Failure. Right? 13?
No, that hits DC.
Perfect. Alright, all done, Miriam?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
This ooze will spend its movement getting over. This Skelly boy is being flanked as well as this one, unfortunately. So pseudopods against the one on the left, it is getting 2. The one on the right is getting 2. This one's going after Stolsha. This one's going after Bernie.
I need the 4 in my aura to make a con save.
Thank you. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 for
Yep.
this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay?
My whites
1,
are
2.
immune to your bullshit.
3, 4. Fail, success, fail, fail.
Correct. So on a fail save, they take half the necrotic damage. So I'm just going to roll 3d6 3 times.
No, you just roll it one time and then we
Okay.
subtract it.
Wow, that was a bit shit. Okay.
5, 3,
Have
5, 5.
and then I gain a total of 18 points of temp HP.
Okay. Now this one is not going to be attacking Bernie. It'll be attacking you, Tolsha. So left, white first. These are at
Left.
advantage.
Right, left.
Both of those hit. That is
Yeah.
8 bludgeoning, 10 psychic, 10 psychic. So total of 8 bludgeoning taken and 20 psychic damage, and 2 wisdom saves.
Wisdom. First.
Success.
Second.
Fail.
Intelligence is already 0. Or plus 10. Or 10.
Well,
Jeez.
now its intelligence is 7.
Yikes. Is that permanent or?
You'll find out after the fight.
Okay.
Now your other one at advantage for both of these as well. 2022.
All those hit.
Okay. For a total of 8 bludgeoning actually taken and 20 psychic and 2 wisdom saves.
Again. And 2 wisdoms.
Just barely a failure.
Ooh.
Another wisdom.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna roll. Double failure.
Okay. Its intelligence is decreased by 3 as well. This one at you, Tolsha, and this one at you, Tolsha. They are not intelligent enough to try to gain flanking.
Can they see because I'm flying?
Oh yeah, they can definitely sense you.
Okay, I didn't know if it was one of those things that you had to be on the ground or not.
They're blind sight, not tremor sense.
Oh.
I didn't know which one it was.
No problem.
So
You need
15?
to run.
15 misses.
Ah, we got this.
26.
That hits.
8 bludgeoning, 10 psychic, wisdom save.
8 bludgeoning, 10 psychic. So that decreases my temp HP down to 0. And then wisdom save. This is a magical effect, right?
This is a natural effect. No, it's magical. It's 100% magical.
Naturally magical.
Yeah, they are naturally magical, but yeah. Oh, you're good.
I think 34 is good. I'd be more concerned if you said that was a failure.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Tolsha, your go.
I'm going to use my action to disengage, and then move here to make these other 2 make con saves. So 2 con saves on the far left oozes.
Fail.
Have we tried?
Fail. So they both take 11 points of necrotic.
What is this from?
Vampiric Aura.
When they move into it, not when you move them into it. They have to willingly move inside.
Or when
It's,
they
or
start
just
their turn in it.
start the turn or enters the aura for the first time.
Yeah, it did not enter. You... fuck it. We'll just let it be. I'm not arguing about it. All right.
Okay.
Why do the clerics keep rushing into the middle of the the enemies?
AoEs.
Our spells is AoE. Like, we have to be in this front.
Yeah.
Clerics heal or fuck everything. There's no in between.
There is no in between.
Well
And
done.
then bonus action, the spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a spiritual weapon. Hey, bud.
Natural 20. For 18 points of force.
And that was this one over here?
Yes.
Oh, it's fucking eviscerated.
And then, because I'm still action disengaged, I will move back into Bernie's aura.
And I'll say, "Get behind me. We'll make a choke point."
I think if I stay here long enough, they might choke me out.
All done, Tolsha? Or are you getting behind Bernie and making a choke?
I can't move that far. I can only move 25 a turn.
Oh, yeah. Addendo.
Gonna use Toll of the Dead again on this one here, and its body right here, which I just barely see.
Alright, wisdom.
Okie dokie.
Fail.
Let's roll the dice.
24.
And what I'm going to do is move myself. Oh wait, no. Do you have to issue a command for your rights?
You've noticed he's issued a command, and then they just keep following it.
Okay. Then he's going to risk attack of opportunity to move right here.
Okay, you'll get attack of from one of them. Zoop. 12
Miss.
misses. All done, Addendo?
Yes, all done.
Lily.
Lily, like, seeing what just happened tactically and hearing Bernie's orders, like, face palms real quick. She's like, what? You know what? Fine. This is your own faults. Just letting you all know. And then, bonus action. Asherdelon's stride, as like flames like burst out from behind her like Iron Man kind of thing. And that's a bonus action. Action dash, as she is going to basically go through all these things. And then let's see, what's my thing? 35. So I've got 70 movement speed, and when I dash.
Do you
And-
go through the puddle of oil that Bunny threw down?
Anything within 5 feet, creature or object that isn't being carried, will basically anything within 5 feet of Lily as she moves right now. And that will include the oil.
Okay.
So, show me your line.
Yeah. So let's see.
Just
Started here.
Straight up beeline.
Well, I'm trying to hit as many oozes as I can.
Okay. Now keep in mind when it says within 5 feet, it's literally like the single 5-foot square. So you can avoid your allies even though they are technically in a line.
Well, no, I'm fairly sure when it says 5 feet, it's within 5 feet of me. When you move within 5 feet of a creature or an object.
Within 5 feet of a creature. Okay, never mind. I thought it was within 5 feet of you. Yeah, it'd be different the other way. Never mind. You're fine.
Yeah, so... Yeah, Lily's... She doesn't have enough movement to get back, but she does have enough to just, try to mitigate that as much as she can. So So, oh, you need to see the line, don't you?
Yeah. Okay, so that is ooze, 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 ooze. And then a Dendu or the white that's almost dead, and Tolsha.
She's flying.
Oh yeah, Tolsha's flying. She's fine then. All right,
I mean,
so
so is Lily, but
a Dendu or the white.
I mean, Lily doesn't like breaking her brother's toys when she knows she
When
can't
has that
fix
ever
them.
stopped you?
When she knows she can't fix them.
All right, a Dendu then. You're gonna be affected by it.
Yeah, so they need to make a, what was it? Do they make a save? No, they just take the damage.
Yep.
Do you want me to roll
1d6.
Okay. And just we'll apply that to all.
Yep. And this one, add an additional d6 from the
Alright, well.
oil it's slurping at. All right, so that's 8 on them. 3. 3. 3. Alrighty.
And I'll erase my line.
That was your bonus action. You still have an action.
No, my action was to dash. That's how I got as much movement.
Well, you have 25 plus 20, 45. Yeah, okay, I got you.
Yep. So that's both movement, action, but yep, that's all Lily's got at the moment.
Bernie.
Oh, look at Lily and just.
Well, Lily went over here and sorry. Adendu, get over to Bernie. And that's
Guys, let's not waste all our resources on these shits. And I'll stab this with the spear again.
28 hits. 17 hits.
24 total one.
All
No,
right.
not one.
17 hits sounds like an album cover.
No, you avoided Tolsha. You chose Adendu. Since she was flying and you could... I mean, unless you deliberately went through her space.
yeah,
She's
okay, no,
flying.
no.
So... Alrighty.
okay.
So, Bernie, all done?
I'm gonna step up here, actually.
Very well. Mirian. You look down this corridor, expecting something else to try to fuck you over, but... Okay, it's clear.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
These fuckers are tanky. No, there's a vulture coming up. Okay, so I'm just gonna attack the one in front of that white with shield touch.
This one?
Yep.
22! We love 22.
It's 11 necrotic. And can't heal.
Perfect.
Not that any of them were trying to.
Not yet.
And I'll command my whites to shift focus to that one. Because at this point, they're expendable. Which I don't like saying. Alright, life drain. 12.
Hits!
10 necrotic, con save. Should we just ignore the con save because it doesn't?
It's not going to be relevant. Yeah, we'll just skip it. Yeah.
All right, second life drain. 7.
They actually
missed.
missed. Just
They
barely
actually
though.
missed.
Just barely missed.
The AC of 8, boys. That's their turn. Man, this really nerfed them hard.
The ooze.
I need them to make a Constitution saving throw.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
One success again. Roll your damage.
11 points of damage. Does temp HP doesn't stack, does it?
No, it does not. It just gets replaced by the newest effect.
Okay, I was just checking because it's
Well,
still
it gets replaced by the highest number.
Okay, so in that case, this would be 33, 36. I was just checking because it is still under the same effect that I'm getting this.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if it would stack away, but okay.
All done.
Okay.
Oh no, that's the start of their turn. Okay. This one here, Adendu, you've successfully pulled aggro.
Yeah. Woo.
19 to hit.
No, that hits my AC.
Okay, that'll be 8 bludgeoning, 10 psychic. Now, wisdom save.
Wisdom save. 19.
You're good. Alrighty. This one here, advantage against this guy here, with this guy also having advantage against him. Alright, 21 hits. Natural 20. Alright, well that guy is taking 8 bludgeoning, 10 psychic, and then 11 bludgeoning and 20 psychic.
Which one was this? Because I think that kills both of them.
The one on the right.
Is it 11 bludgeoning and 20 psychic?
From the second attack. The first one was 8 and 10. So
Oh, then
11
it's
half
dead.
down to 6. 30. Yeah, it's definitely down after all that. Alrighty. Tolsha, you're flying, correct?
Yes.
This one will begin climbing up the wall 10 feet to get closer and hit you.
Okay.
This one will continue hitting at Bernie. Miss. Miss. Alright, that's them. Tolsha.
All right. Move my spiritual up in here, and it will make a swing at the one that's nearly dead. $20 for 10.
That definitely hits.
And then I
Oh, wait,
will
wrong one. I'm sorry.
For this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will use Sacred Flame.
The same little one?
Yep.
The will guy?
Dex save 17.
Huh.
For 20 points of radiant damage.
It is dead.
And then I'll stay right there.
Alrighty. Undendu.
That messes with what I had planned, but that is fine. So they're gonna spread their wings and disengage as their action to
Okay.
fly upwards, and they will. You have enough? Go to Bernie. Right here. But I'll put myself there.
But
so
you're
we don't
flying.
overlap. Yeah, fly.
Already. Lily.
Lily's gonna bonus action dash. Do go through this guy. So you can't see this thing. Let's see, do I have enough movement to do that?
Oh.
I do. I have enough. Sorry, you can't see the weird line I made. Let me see if I can memorize that real quick, and then. Oh shit. So it basically. Shit. Sorry, messed up on that line. I'm hitting all the oozes essentially.
All right.
Because
Are you deliberately avoiding the white?
Yeah, I can actually avoid the white with that movement. I go through that first ooze, up to avoid the white, down to hit the bottom ooze, and then through the other two oozes to get where Lily is now. And since now I still actually have my action, Lily will use Acid Rot to attack twice.
This one?
Yep, the one that's right in front of her, and where I think she flanks.
Really?
Roll your damage for the fire first.
Oh, right.
Four. Then acid rod against this one.
Yep, and I think I'm flanking, right?
Tolsha is flying, and Dendu's also flying, so no.
Okay.
But 20 hits. And 1 acid damage, which it is immune to. And it multiplies.
Oh, fuck. Forgot
That's
about
what
the
I was
acid.
gonna say, man.
Wait.
Well, Lily's smarter than I am, okay?
So, I'll let you retcon it, but that's your one of the session.
Yeah.
So you're not
Fuck.
attacking it with acid rod. Do you have a different weapon?
Not a different weapon per se, but I really hate that you're making me use this shit, Joey, because spell slots. Yeah, she's just going to look at the ooze. Her normal lightning cannon arm will expand and
Same
like.
thing.
Lightning.
No, hey, listen. Expand until it's less of a cannon, more of a satellite looking dish sort of thing, and she's gonna thunder wave.
Oh, yeah.
Does bullshit damage.
Failed, but still takes the damage.
And I think it's actually pushed 10 feet back.
Do the oozes merge together when it's shoved into the other one?
No. All done?
Yes.
All right. Bernie.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, I'll stay where I am and attack that one with the spear. And, yeah.
Alrighty.
14.
Hits.
Alright. 18 damage, nice. 22 for 8.
Y'all literally need to roll a nat 1 to not hit them.
Yep.
Not true.
And,
My skeleton rolled a 7.
Yeah, but they're not real people yet. All done, Bernie?
Yeah, unless, well, yeah, I am done.
Alrighty, Miriam.
She'll touch in the one on the right or left.
Alrighty.
You had to say it.
To be fair, I've said it like 4 times. I'm sorry. That misses. We'll blame your sister. The pushback of one of them moves it out of the way of your hand as it was about to grab it.
I guess I command my white to attempt to join us. So attacks of opportunity.
Alright, that's 1 and 2.
Well, let's do the one to see if he gets that far.
Miss. And no longer flanking. 16.
16 hits.
Alright, it's down.
They were such good boys.
They were.
They did so much work.
They did.
That's my turn.
Edge ooze. Alrighty. Well, these are going to start moving over towards you all.
Con save for all of them, please.
Yep, because they're moving into the line. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I know the order. Fail, 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 fail.
Ooh, 13, 13. 13's all around. I now have half my HP and 10 hit points.
Alright, so these two moved as much as they could. This one is the one that is on the ground, so it will move towards you again, Lily, since you just hit it. Full dash, 10 feet. Smash, Lily. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, 8 bludgeoning, 10 psychic. Wisdom save.
Am I technically in Bernie's aura?
Yes. If it crosses, it counts. Because I imagine you at least hold your hand out to be in the aura. 10 is a failure.
Oh.
Intellect devour.
I know. I'll flash that so I get a 15.
You are successful. And this one will continue assaulting you, Tolsha.
Okay.
13.
Miss.
All right. Tolsha.
The one that is here, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, move spiritual weapon there, flanking with Lily to get a swing on it.
Swing, swing, swing.
For 11 points of force damage.
Yep. Hit.
And then I will use Sacred Flame again on this one.
Dex save. So close.
For 13 points of radiant.
Oh, it's looking bloodied now. Without blood.
Looking shitty.
Yes.
Uzi.
All done?
That will be my turn.
Undendu.
Yeah, Toll of the Dead on the one directly to the west. This one.
This one?
Yes, that one.
All right. Wisdom
Actually,
save.
actually, no. And then he's gonna do something a bit crazy. They're gonna turn around and strike the wall with their weapon.
Okay. Ting!
Are you a siege master, madam?
Since that counts as an attack, Bernie, do you want a free attack?
Sure.
Just smack the wall and Bernie goes, no, like this.
Yeah, I'll attack the one next to me then.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your reaction, of course, you know. Crazy
Yeah.
strats right there.
Where's the speed again? There we are.
All right, Bernie.
Hey!
You kill the one on Lily.
Yeah, that'd be my turn.
Alrighty, next up, Lily.
Let's see. Lily's gonna move through to get that one with the fire again. Actually, you know what? I'll bonus action dash so I can get both with fire, but still end up here for the briefly.
Are you able to hit this one?
Yeah, if I dash, bonus action dash, I can hit both of those. Use my action to attack. I don't have any usable weapons against this. Oh, I guess I got I do have a usable weapon. She pulls out a small, light hammer, the one she uses for blacksmithing, and just
Let's
whack.
go. Hey,
Just
Hey,
It
I'm
works.
just using a mundane spear here.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it should be advantage because I'm flanking. So
At least this party is smart enough to have more than just one weapon on each person.
The
yeah,
wizard looks at the camera.
So, were you dashing through them first and foremost?
yes, dashing,
Okay.
bonus action dashing.
Roll
so
the damage.
I did. I thought. Oh no, I didn't.
Nope.
Okay. So it'd be 5 damage, fire damage.
Yep.
Lily
so these two.
attacks This one twice with a small little hammer she pulled out.
It's important to distinguish that you are currently flying to fight this one since it climbed up the wall.
Fair enough. And let me just measure out, because that semi movement. So what did it do? 35. Oh, okay. And then she'll move there. Yeah, she'll finish her movement, ending right there.
Well, 26 hits for 7 bludgeoning. Roll the spell in chat again. Is it each time or once per turn?
It's once per turn,
Okay.
and it's concentration. And it automatically makes me so I don't take
Attacks
attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. I was just curious if you could just zigzag through somebody back and forth.
If I could, I would.
It would be broken as fuck.
Freaking the flash.
Someone
dude.
haste
No,
her.
that's what I was thinking.
That's like Saitama sidestepping.
All right, all done.
Yes.
Bernie, finally, they're starting to strategize with you. And for clarity's sake, this one is 10 feet off the wall, which means you standing can still hit it.
Okay, but yeah, I still need to. Can I swap places with Undeadu? Just push past.
I'm
through
flying,
this?
so yeah.
All right. Yeah, I can just be under you then. All right. Attack.
Hits!
Nice. And 12. So that's 14 damage total. Not much, but.
Oh no, it's just barely still standing.
Yep.
All right, Miriam.
She'll touch the one that's stuck on the wall.
It is no longer stuck on the wall. And then there
That's
were
my
2.
turn.
Alrighty. This
I
one.
need con saves.
Huh?
Con saves.
Yep. Good call. I'm just moving them into their positions. Let me move this one to the back as well. Con saves. Left, right. Oh, success.
Both succeeded, so they both take
15
8
half
damage?
is 8. Yep.
Man, if I got that lash on, that would have been dope.
Alrighty. Well, this one oozes as quickly as it can towards you, Bernie, to pseudopod you. 23. What?
Yeah, that misses.
Oh, okay. And this one did all of its movement trying to chase after you. All right, Tolsha. You all are
Spirit-
realizing very quickly these oozes, though incredibly dangerous, are ridiculously slow.
Spiritual weapon again.
Misses.
It's flanking with Bernie.
Oh,
I
roll
forgot
again.
to advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I've completely forgot about the oil I poured over here.
Oh,
Is that,
it ignited the
burns
one
once.
that is dead now.
Oh, okay.
When Lily ran through it, it ignited it, and it's dead now.
Yep.
All right, for 5.
And then the one that isn't looking very hurt, I am going to cast Blight on.
All right, blight it. Oozes are not plants; they are oozes.
Con save.
Come on, fail. Good.
And then that is the verbiage of it.
Plant creature or a magical plant. Nope, it is not a magical plant. It is an ooze. That is literally its creature type, ooze.
Ooze.
So 39 plus the necrotic.
Doesn't have blood, so it doesn't take it.
Oh, good point. It is now hurt.
Alrighty.
All right, Adendu.
And then, let's see. These two are still. Yeah, we'll use Toll of the Dead on this one in front.
The one directly in front of you?
Yes.
All right. Wisdom. Oh, and the other one's just barely too far. All right, 25.
Yeah.
Can you change your description to necrotic instead of necro? On stream, it looks suspicious.
Oh, yes, sure.
Thank you. Sorry, it's YouTube, you know?
No,
Yeah, yeah, no.
Jerry, just inform us. What does it look like, please?
Yeah. So, anything else intend to?
No, I cannot do that. No, that's it.
Lily.
Yep. So I'm just reading the situation. Yeah, Lily will go ahead and do the usual stuff she's been doing. Dash, bonus action dash to get both of those oozes.
So, you don't have to bonus action. The spell gave you an increase of 25, and you have a natural 25 fly speed. That's 45 feet of movement.
Well, 35, but I
What?
mean, I want to be able to like get in and out when I need to.
Okay, just... Okay,
I don't have any other use for my bonus action right now, too.
That's-
So you know.
that's fine.
Yeah. So bonus action dash. Hit those 2 oozes. Can I end up in the same space as the spiritual weapon for my attacks?
Over it, under it, yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, Lily will get there for the flanking.
All right, well, roll your damage for the run first. Nice. Big 6s.
Yep. And then she will hammer time.
Tink.
Oh yeah, it's advantage, so make sure I get that this time.
Poor little Tink. 25 and 19 both hit.
Yep, and then she still has movement, so she will end up right. She will end her turn right there this time.
Alrighty.
You are very consistent on that hammer damage.
Bernie.
It's a D4.
Bernie.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, I can't see this one's hit point total, but
It's hurt.
It doesn't matter.
It's not bloodied, but it's hurt.
All right. Attack.
11 hits. 24 hits.
All right.
So 16 on the first, and then 13 on the second.
Yep.
All done?
Let's see. Is that the only? No, there's never mind.
One
Yeah.
more over here, yeah. I can start moving the other ones off the map, I suppose. But, yeah. Alrighty, Mirian, your go.
So remember when my whites killed 2 people yesterday?
Yes.
So there's nothing in the book what happens to the chain of command once the whites die.
Yeah, they're under
For-
nobody's control.
So they're gonna stay in the bag until I can find a safe place to kill them. Then okay.
Yes.
Or assume control.
Dump them in the water and
Not
waterboard
wasting a
the
spell slot on
zombies.
2 zombies. Cast chill touch on the one everyone's gangbanging.
Yep. 28 hits.
14 necrotic.
God, cantrips are so good at your level. All done?
Just gonna. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna walk over here and see what's behind this corner.
Okay. You look down, and there's another cutoff in the corner. Another
Cutoff?
collapse.
Oh, another collapse. Okay.
Yep.
And I'll walk back here.
Eldritch Ooze. Yep. Con save, left, right. Right one is
That was
successful.
some poo-poo damage.
Yeah. It happens. 10 up to Bernie. Slunk. 14 misses. Bernie again. Slunk.
Oh. Well, it was bound to happen at one point.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Alrighty, so that is going to be 11 bludgeoning and 20 psychic. Wisdom save, Bernie.
Ooh.
20 psychic. Shit.
Yeah, the psychic part hurts.
Yep.
Oh. Oh no.
Well, let's be fair, Bernie, you weren't really using it.
And that one's not an automatic failure, though. Is
No,
it?
on saving throws, natural 1 is always a failure, natural 20 is always a success. There's always a 5% chance. So, Bernie, your intelligence score decreases by 2. Please mark the original and the new.
Oh no, he's almost in a comatose state.
He's almost as smart as you. Like,
Oh no, Bernie, you're down to 9 intelligence.
No, I'm down to 10 intelligence.
Bernie's pretty smart.
I have a modifier.
Not anymore.
All right, that's their go. Tolsha.
Spiritual weapon on the one that's flanking with Bernie.
Yep. Hit.
8 points of force.
Yep. It's looking bloodied.
Then, Sacred Flame.
Oh yeah, I have to roll on that one. Aw.
15 points of Radiant.
It is dead.
Revenge, where it's sucking Bernie's intelligence. Then I'm just gonna...
T in armor. Fuck. No.
I'm just gonna fly over there. Or right here, so someone can flank with.
I could
If they desire.
take Sir Urik's old armor. He's not using it.
Yeah, just go kill him. Anyways, Tendu.
I don't know if he'll fit in it now because he's had it expanded to fit his new physique.
True. Yeah, it's pretty
Right,
bulbous.
Yeah.
He looks like the Onion Knight from
Hey,
Dark
it's just
Souls.
he's just got a dad bod now. It's not
Yeah.
that bad.
Go ahead, Tendu.
And Dendu will use Toll of the Dead on the ooze.
Toll the dead. Ooh, that was close. 1! A dirty one.
That's
For
a good amount of damage.
35, yeah. Yeah, war clerics are fucking terrifying.
Toll
Or-
the Dead is strong.
I really should pick that up next level up. Swap out a cantrip.
It's pretty good.
And let's see.
Who needs guidance?
I'm gonna do Thaumaturgy.
Oh, I would never get rid of that one. It's so much fun. Anyways, are you done?
Yes, I am done.
Lily.
All right. I mean, obviously, I'm going to run into it to the other side to get there, avoiding Bernie and Adendu, so it'll take the fire damage.
Yep. Roll the fire. Thank you.
I'm glad I've been rolling above a 3 for these.
You've been real consistently high with that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's that. Swing with my little hammer.
Swing. Or ting ting.
Yeah. Well, it's against the liquidy thing. Could I bonus action like punch it with my just unarmed strike, or is that just no?
No, you need a lighter finesse weapon to do that.
Okay.
Like a dagger.
Or short sword.
Or hand axe.
I think I have a torch, although I guess it's not lit, so it would count as a. I mean, actually, no. I guess technically
Well-
my spell would light it up. So
Yeah. So Alright, go ahead and ping.
okay. And can I use the torch as an improvised weapon?
For a bonus. Yeah, definitely. It's only 1 plus strength.
Yeah. Oh, so what? So I'll roll it like it's an unarmed strike then.
Yep. Five. Oh, it's looking real rough now.
And let's see. I think with the movement I still have, Yeah, I still got movement left. Yeah, Lily will just kind of back up a bit because she doesn't want her intelligence, her brilliant mind sucked away.
Yeah, it's your most valuable asset.
It's my only asset. What are you talking about?
Bernie.
There's nothing physical left.
No, you have a person. Bernie, your turn.
I'll just go Bernie smash.
Is that what you think commoners sound like? 20 hits?
They took his mind.
Bernie, how do you want to do this?
I'll angrily grit my teeth as it slapped me earlier and then poke it really hard in the middle of center mass and just twist the spear a few times. Just die.
And as you twist and blend the creature, it goes splurting everywhere, completely destroyed and sent asunder. And this is where we are going to be taking our break, everybody. We'll be right back.
Well, that was
We're back. So, oh yeah, let me turn off this music. You successfully slay the last of these eldritch oozes. These horrific abominations that seem to always cluster around refuse and in between civilization. As the last of them go down, you take a check. All of you seem to be in one piece, and Patla reappears, just waving at you all from a shadow. Hey, you all killed them pretty quickly. Good job.
Yes, and go on.
Oh, yeah, and just heads up, based off the fact that they had no eyes and they could either feel probably the tremors or like just not even need sight to see, so the shadows were probably not going to save you there.
Right, that's why I was way further away until it sounded like they were all going to be dead. Smiles.
Mark.
Well, let's keep going unless anyone else is really hurt. I feel that I've got a bit of a headache, but it'll pass, I think.
Good. Miriam, down that tunnel, was that the way to head?
No, it's also collapsed.
Then let's head this way.
All right. So, as you all continue moving, you peer down the sewer system as you're venturing. Stop where you're at. Nobody go past Tolsha. You're venturing deeper and deeper into the sewage system itself. As you look up ahead, Tolsha, past this barricade of fallen rocks and rubble, that is supposed to be a gate that would lead into a docking station for the Rakish organization that you all are currently traveling with.
Interesting. Judging based on that, is there another way around that gate?
Give me a survival check.
Advantage with the map? Right?
No, opportunity because you have a map. You've never been here before.
Secret map.
21. There should be a deviated path up ahead that brings you back around in this relative direction. And then the path should open up even wider and hopefully intersects into another way forward.
There should be another path down that way to the right.
Oh, I need to roll a Constitution save, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm still concentrating on locate creature.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. We'll have to enter into the sewage. And it looks to be single file down here.
Alright.
Adendu, you can move and keep up with them if you would like. Or you can stay back there and let them all die. I mean, do what they please.
Oh, what's over here?
Lilia is taking the rear guard.
Hang on a bit, Tulsha. Just gonna have a quick peek down here. Oh, it's
So,
It's me.
It was a Dendu all along.
as you are rounding this path over here in single file order, Tolsha, nothing happens. Bernie, however, there's a very harsh chemical smell in the area that begins burning at your throat. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, Bernie.
Okay. 28.
The burning sensation You manage to cough out and then begin holding your breath before stepping back and realizing there's some type of noxious cloud in the area floating around, like these fumes or gas that's filled the chamber that seems poisonous in nature. You manage to stave off and neutralize this, but you don't know how deep or far up ahead it goes.
Guys, there's some kind of gas or fumes in the air. I'm gonna take my cloak here and just wrap it around my face, mouth and nose at least.
So, from the intensity, you'll have to hold your breath to get through it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Tosha, you look back and you're like, oh, wow, is there? Okay.
Just like taste the air. Oh, it is a bit spicy.
Why is it spicy?
Hey, for your tea, this is pleasant.
Yeah. Smells like cinnamon. Anyways, is everyone else going to hold their breath that needs to hold their breath? I.e., Mirian?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Bernie and Mirian, keep in mind you can hold your breath an amount of minutes equal to 1 plus your Constitution modifier.
Right.
So, Adendu, obviously, given your state, you're good. And Lily, oh no, you have to stop breathing.
Oh no, how will I survive?
So, ignore that crack. That's just me fucking up my dynamic lighting.
That's okay.
As you
Yeah.
round down to this area here, Tosha, you peer forward, and it seems like the deviated path is clear on this side. You're going to have to travel to the right a good little bit before hopefully coming across a way deeper inside of this tunneling system.
Okay, if we
And now there's a
head
walkway.
this way. Judging based on the map, we need to head north from here. Is the air still poisonous here?
Roll me a nature check. Let's see if you can notice. Because, honestly, Tosha, it's kind of
Yeah.
hard for you to notice.
24.
You breathe in deeply and then slowly exhale, and you do get a little bit of that spike in your taste buds. It's not pleasant, so you're aware that there is still poison and they need to continue to hold their breath.
Okay, I'll keep monitoring that as I'm going forward.
Okay. Now, continuing up this pathway, there's the one path that goes to the right, but that would take you far away from the manor that you are headed to. It would take you deeper into the heart of the city itself. So you know, further up ahead, it should wrap back around once you get through another gated segment of this sewage system.
That direction heads further to the heart of the city. It's not where we need to go.
Lily will, as we're kind of moving, like seeing this thing, is will turn to Patla, like, and knowing she can't answer, but maybe at least maybe give a yes or no nod or shake. Is this normal? The air?
That's their reply.
Okay.
Yeah. Were you watching?
Yeah, I saw.
Okay. So, as you get over here, you see that the bridge that is supposed to cross over to this area has a collapse, as well as the gate has a collapse. This is the corridor you were trying to get to, and at this point, it's already been a few minutes, and Mirian, Bernie, and Patla are all looking very flush in their faces and having difficulty right now. There is, however, a ladder that leads upstairs.
Can I use this secret map to see what's upstairs?
You pull out the secret map, and it appears to be a butcher shop.
Okay. There's a butcher shop above us. Can I stealthily go up there to just peek and see if there's anything in there before we just
Sure.
all barge up there?
Give me a stealth check. By the way, guys, it's been 3 minutes Bernie, Miriam, you guys are looking pretty pained. And Patla is going up the ladder with you because he is not as tough as they are.
25 stealth.
Okay. As you go up there by yourself, you get over to the large manhole drain and you push against it, but it seems to have these bolts around the four corners stopping you from getting up there. From your side, at least. Now, the bolts that they utilized are meant to, keep this drain in position without people sneaking into the butcher shop itself. Given the fact that it's on this side, though, it more seems like it's put into position so the butcher shop people don't come down and interfere with the roguish society. However, you're going to have to open that pretty quickly as well. That's another 30 seconds down, and Miriam's starting to look very woozy.
Can I try to open it?
Physically force it open?
Or undo the bolts to open it?
Yes. Give me a Tinkerer's check, please.
I don't have that. So would it just be...
Strength. Straight strength roll.
Try signaling to Lily.
I'll try first, and if I can get it, I'll signal to Lily. Nope. No. I'll move back down. Lily, there's bolts up there.
Lily immediately flies up there, not ignoring the need for the ladder, and will work.
All right, go ahead. Give me a Tinker's check utilizing strength. The bolts are just crusty. That's the biggest issue with them. But
Okay,
you have
well,
the proper tools and no, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty.
Yep. I don't think I should have advantage on that, but...
16. Marion, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw as everything's getting very quaky for you right now, holding your breath. Or you can choose to breathe.
Quick thing, I don't think it took into account that I have expertise with Tinkerer's tools.
Oh, so you're supposed to have another +4 to that.
Yeah.
Oh, dirty 20.
Well, actually +5 with proficiency bonus.
Oh, so dirty 21. Marion, you're having to hold onto Bernie's shoulder at this point. And Bernie, you're 5 minutes, correct?
No, 4 minutes.
Oh, then you're in the same state as him. I need you to give me a con save or choose to breathe.
Isn't Paladin immune to poison?
No.
Disease.
Ah.
Keep in mind, you do have a +5 on that save.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to... I still wrap the cloak tightly around my nose and mouth and do a small breath.
All right, give me a con save against the noxious fumes in the area.
29.
Okay. You have to cough it out, unfortunately, but you do get a little bit more air, and now it's burning. You'll be okay for a little bit, but if you don't get this out of your system, it's going to leave some damages on you. Lily, however, on a 21, you take out your wrenches and start rotating it very quickly and manage to push and maneuver the thing to the side. It's a little noisy since you are rushing literally to help save the life of your family.
Yeah, it sounds like when you go to an auto shop, the little automatic wrenches. Yeah.
Yeah. But then it's wide open, and Tulsa, you can see that it is open and usher everybody up.
Yep, I'll usher everyone up.
Once you get up there, Bernie, you do have to, as quietly as possible, cough it out. But 29 con save, you're doing fine. It's difficult to get out, and from breathing in the fumes twice, that is going to be 8 points of poison damage down to 4. And your voice will be a little raspier now.
Permanently.
Bernie, have you been smoking again?
Shitty.
Now that you're all up
Not
here,
good shit.
I do need another stealth check for you since you were back on the surface temporarily.
Because you're not rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah, it just automatically rolls that because heavy armor.
Yep. 15 plus 10 plus 23.
I'm going to use recap.
plus 25.
Come on.
Not great.
Wait, Adenda, you're flying, right?
Armor still makes noise from moving.
Ah, damn it.
Group average of 15. However, Adendu, as you are climbing your way up there and you attempt to sit down, you kind of slip on something very slippery and slam backwards. And you notice this large hunk of meat that is decayed at this point from not being properly tended to, and it swings backwards on a chain, colliding with another and colliding back against the wall. You all hear that.
I'm sure it was just us that heard that.
If you can catch your breath, get back down.
Well, how much farther do we have to go?
Do I get any pings on the locate creature?
You're not deep enough in. You're only about halfway up, closer towards the estate.
Alright.
So at this point, you are at least 2,000 feet away from the estate. But you're getting a lot closer.
Yep. It lasts for 1 hour, so just let me know how much is left.
You guys are probably a half an hour into all of this. You've been moving pretty consistently, and that fight was short, and you haven't taken any breaks.
Hey, Patla, you said you were giving me like sort of a lukewarm answer there. I mean, understandably about that. So that's not normal. The poison air.
Some of the shipments we bring in sometimes have things that alchemists utilize. Sometimes there's spillages from stupid people handling it.
I mean, I would assume it's written on the box, handle with care.
You overestimate the level of stupidity on most people.
Oh, jeez.
However, you hear a little bit of a jingling at the door on the other side of this room that you guys are in.
Back down, get back down.
All right. Catch your breath. Head back down, everybody. Pull the trap over. Now.
Bolts in place, though. Quietly.
Lily, now I need you to roll another Tinker's check, however, this time with dexterity.
That's not as good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. That'd be there because it doesn't do expertise for tools, but 25.
Mm-hmm.
Does though. You can toggle that.
No, does it? How?
Yeah, if you drop it down, it gives you proficiency, expertise. You can just toggle expertise.
Where do I find that?
So on the tool proficiency section.
Shoot! Yeah, I see it now. Holy shit!
Yeah. Lily, as you're doing that to put the screws back into position, you get a tugging at your foot, and Patla is holding up his black cloak.
What do I need an insight check to know what he means by that? Because
I mean, use your logic, see if you can figure out what he's trying to do.
I think cover the whole. So holding up the black cloak. Just use it to muffle the sounds of her.
Use it so they can't see down the drain, Lily.
Oh shit! It's a drain.
Yeah.
So I kept thinking it was a trap door. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Lily will
So
cover the.
Since you
hole.
can just fly right there and hold it up, and you notice now, everybody else down here, that Patla somehow has managed to get about 6 daggers, 2 short swords, darts, 2 sets of thieves' tools, and a couple of small little vials of some like brownish-looking liquid thing. All that was hidden underneath his cloak. You hear the Zemnian voices of individuals stepping in and looking around. Because most of you speak Zemnian, it's very easy to know what they're talking about. There was some type of noise in here. What do you see? Nothing. It appears that the meat was pushed, though. It wasn't like that yesterday, was it? I don't believe so, but Who knows? Maybe this backwater city's on a fucking incline. Idiots can't even build stable footing. What about the hole? It's too dark to see. Can I have your torch? Scheiß, you fucking idiot. Of course you can't have the torch. You know what we've been dumping down there? I'm sorry, I forgot. I can't see anything, though. Really, try, look, no, I can't see anything either. Stupid. We really should get a hooded lantern or something. Well, maybe next time you can speak to our commander about giving that to us. Shut up. Nothing here. Go back. Then you hear the boot steps walking away. I need a perception check from the two that are closest, Lily and Tolsha.
Should not be an advantage, I don't think.
No. 18, Tolsha. It sounded like both of them walked away, but one of them crossed the threshold and kept walking, while the other one entered the threshold and remained put.
I'm going to signal in Thieves' Cant using like hand gestures that one's still at threshold.
Lily, is Patla still like near her and stuff?
He stepped back a little bit.
Lily, with her flying, will kind of try to signal Thieves' Cant hand signal to hold this up for her.
I'll hold it up there.
And then Lily is going to use a minor illusion to create, in that 5-foot square of the drain entrance, like, the darkness, all that stuff.
Okay.
So that we can, take the cloak off and move.
All right. You wander back down, and Tolsha, as you're the one keeping watch, I need somebody else now to try to find the path forward. There is a collapse here where the bridge looked like it would continue into the water, and there was the gate around the corner down there.
I'll do the around the gate check.
All right, investigation.
Yep.
Anybody doing the other
Survival?
one? Survival check? Yeah, I mean, you know what you're looking for, so it's survival to find your way forward. You know what you're looking for, so it's not investigation yet. Anybody doing the other side at the same time?
Sure, I'll do it.
Awesome. What were
Do
you
I
asking?
get advantage from the map? Was that it, or?
No, you have opportunity. You know where it is, so now it's a survival to get through. Yes, Lily?
I was going to say, if Lily only needs an action for the illusion, I was wondering if she could help at all, but...
Bonus action help belongs to a different rogue.
Yeah.
This is happening quickly, so your people holding their breaths don't, suffocate and die. Mirian, on your side, though, the rocks and rubble that collapse, it looks like if there was... Oh, no, it was supposed to be a survival check. I apologize. Roll survival instead, Mirian. Much better for you.
Okay, if it's going to be survival, I'm going to use session then.
Go for it. 16. That'll actually do it. You look at the rocks and rubble, and the way that it fell down and collapsed down into the sewage, when you get closer, it looks like if there was a disturbance of these rocks here, like if there was enough pressure to push them forward, they would flood out and down so you would be able to get through. But that would make a little bit of noise. Tolsha, after 1 minute of the individual standing there, you hear the boots walking away.
I'll come down after that and in Thieves' Cant sign, just be like, he walked away. And give the cloak back to Petla.
Bernie, unfortunately, 10 did not yield anything on your side. It's collapsed through. You could get through the gate, but then all of that rubble, it would take you multiple minutes to break through. You would be breathing in this gas.
Right.
So I will turn to Lily and giant sign language. Hey, this is collapsible. If we push enough force behind it.
Lily will wave Bernie over since she... Oh, actually, no, she can just say it out loud. Bernie, I need your help with this. and we'll kind of, basically, Lily will help Bernie with the athletics check probably needed for this.
Alrighty.
Seeing them go over to push on the stone wall, I'm going to cast silence in the area so it doesn't alert the Zemnians.
Perfect.
Good.
Hey, 1 spell slot to avoid discovery. That's good.
Yep.
So you silence it. Bernie, athletics check being assisted by Lily. It's not deep
would-
enough to you holding your breath that you're at a massive disadvantage.
Dear God, man!
Wow.
You sure
I don't
about that,
have
Joey?
any inspiration left.
Bernie,
no, I don't.
it's really difficult for you to maintain your breath control while doing heavy lifting. It's becoming very evident to everyone else that Bernie is leaving himself fatigued. It's now been 2 minutes with all of you holding your breath this rotation.
Damn it. I'll just go over and tap Bernie on the shoulder and just, seeing that he's struggling with this, just cast protection from poison on him. You think a Yuan-Ti doesn't have to prepare for non-Yuan-Ti people?
Okay.
Breathe.
You neutralize 1 at random for the duration. The target has advantage with saves against. So you neutralize what's currently okay, Bernie. You can finally take a breath,
Oh, cinnamon.
and it is disgusting, but at least what was currently ailing you is out, and if you move quickly enough, you can avoid any more of it. You can do your check again now.
Last for an hour.
Yeah.
I'll do session advantage.
All right, come on.
Well, yeah, you're already getting advantage is the thing.
Oh yeah, Lily's
Oh,
helping
okay.
still, so keep that
Oh,
just
yeah,
in case.
that's true.
So now you squat down and just start picking and tossing them to the side, feeling that slight panic of wanting to get someplace else and the frustration of having to sleuth through the fucking sewage in your own city. It's aggravating, but luckily you managed to break through and everybody has a spot that they can crawl through into the sewage down below. Those of you that can't breathe, I'm putting you down first, assuming that you probably want to head there first, right? Oh. Is my
Well,
lighting fucked there?
Well, I'm going to use spell slot and cast protection from poison on Miriam then.
Oh, perfect. As you
Wait,
all
so
crawl down. Well, if you were doing that once you get down there, let me describe it first. As you crawl down through that passage into the lower segment of this sewage, you see it is much more narrow, and all of you are wading probably about waist deep on average through here, excluding, of course, Miriam. As you are down here as well, since you are able to breathe the air a bit more easily, Bernie, you can taste that the air is free of that noxious poison since you are at a lower elevation, as if the air that was being pushed down there was sitting higher up. Down here, there is none of it.
Maybe I should have done that earlier, Miriam. Sorry. Just wanted to conserve.
I understand.
But yeah.
All right. Once you're down here and continue traveling, Tolsha, you're going to have to find a deviated path down further this way or further that way. What you are looking for is supposed to be an entryway into a cellar, a location that, once you can get inside, will lead further upstairs to a different waypoint. Because of the original deviated path, this is completely different than what you originally saw. You crawl into the cellar, you crawl out of the cellar into the house, you go into a different sewage line connected to that house, and then you'll be journeying up closer towards the manor itself.
Seeing that it should be farther down, I'll head down this way first.
Okay. Heading down this way, you see a collapse cutting you off from that direct direction.
Okay.
And you know further up ahead is a way station for the Thieves Guild. And remember
Okay, so-
your promise.
Okay, so it must be this way then. If that one's closed, then this one should lead us in there.
Bernie, you see it pretty plainly, but Tolsha, you do have Patla give you a respectful nod as you deviated from that other path.
She made a promise, and
Alright.
part of her new stuff of being better is, be
Tulsa,
better.
perception check.
I roll an insight check
Mm-hmm.
on either of them, basically.
Sure. 15. Which one? Because that'll make a big difference.
Well, I kind of trust Tulsa, so I guess it would be Patlo.
Okay. He seems to recognize that area and was a bit concerned when it came to the discovery of it and you. He's not a very good liar.
Okay, this one should be here. I got 25 on perception.
Looking up ahead, this narrow pathway that leads up to a stone door, this secret passage into the cellar of some fine establishment. You think this is supposed to be a really nice inn of some variety. You see the back of the stone door, and it appears to have some rune markings against it. Safety precautions. When you look up at that, you notice beyond that wall that there's the sound of something bestial snoring.
Can I attempt to determine what animal it is?
Nature check.
Based on the fact I can also understand animals?
Oh, yeah.
Is the animal sleep talking?
Actually, that's a good question. Is it?
Birds.
Don't ever touch my animals
Birds.
again.
Birds. Bones. That
Bird bones.
sounds like a mastiff. Like a guard dog to the inn.
There's a mastiff on the other side. Can I try to pinpoint where in that room they are?
It's a solid stone wall. Unfortunately, no. It's 25. You can hear it, but you can't get precise. You're looking at a stone wall that has runic markings on it.
What do the runic markings say?
Do you speak Dwarvish? Oh, wait. Sorry, I forgot. Tulsa. This appears to be a mysterious runic puzzle placed over top of here. The runes are meant to release a flood of cursed necrotic energy to anybody who attempts to decipher this puzzle and fails.
What is the puzzle?
Well, that's something... Are you proficient in Arcana?
Yes.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Since it is necrotic, can I have Miriam come up as well, since he's the necromancer?
Absolutely.
And Lily's good at tanking necrotic damage, I know.
Hey.
Just open the fucking door.
Hey.
Thaumaturgy!
I'm sorry, just imagining Lily it's literally the same thing that happened last time. Like, all right, guys, I got it, but... And then Bernie is just thaumaturgy. He's like,
Slow turn to look at Bernie.
26.
Ooh, 26 is good. By the looks of this, you are looking for a sequence of various color coordination within the puzzle of the arcane markings. The color coordination is the Dwarvish translation of the primary schools of magic taught to any of their Dwarven rune crafters. You are not proficient in Dwarvish, are you?
No, and I will be saying that aloud to the others here, since I'm sure one of us is proficient in Dwarvish. Or Lily might know because she's an artificer and deals with this kind of stuff.
I mean, funny thing is, like, the way that I did it was I was more in the Elvish crafting, or at least, you know, I
We were
learned...
in Singorn, honey.
Yeah.
However,
wanted to
who's your
learn
favorite
Dwarvish.
uncle?
Uncle Schmitty.
And do you like Uncle Schmitty's stories?
Uncle Schmitty's the one that got Lily into being an actual artificer.
So do you like Uncle Schmitty's stories?
She loves Uncle Schmitty and his stories.
Okay, that was the question. Lily, once it's outlined for you, You don't speak Dwarvish, unfortunately. However, you do remember him talking about the fundamentals of magic as it's taught through runes. The runes, fundamentally, these are the very basics of it, are meant to teach you of the dangerous aspects as well as the important aspects, how you can evoke something. And after you learn about evocation, you're supposed to learn about transmutation. And after you learn about transmutation, you're supposed to learn about abjuration. Then after abjuration, that is when you break out into the fourth study. Now you need to roll me a history check, Lily, to see if you remember what the fourth study was.
Wow.
13?
I mean, I don't.
Guidance?
Could I help her? Because we same uncle, same stories.
I'll allow that. She's more interested. She's canonically been super Uncle Schmitty this whole time. 21. After evocation comes transmutation. After transmutation comes abjuration.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna say,
after
Lily's probably
abjuration
humming.
comes illustration, illusions. So the sequence you're looking for is supposed to be the runic markings that go evocation, transmutation, abjuration, illusion. And that will unlock this.
Yeah, and Lily does hum that little song. The evocation next to the.
Fucking dwarves.
Hardly the time for singing, Lily.
Shh! Shut up! I have a process. A very complicated process.
Tolsha, since you're the one who can actually read the markings, you see which of the 4 colors there are, or which of the 6 colors there are, and you have to put the first 4 in the top segment.
All right. Evocation, transmutation, abjuration, illusions.
Yep. And after you move the 4 of them into their proper positionings, you see the center of these runes twists very brightly and then retracts inwards, and the magic dissipates, though temporarily. And a doorknob appears.
Can I attempt to quietly open the door and quickly peer in the room to cast sleep on the mastiff that is in there so they don't wake up?
They're already asleep.
Roll me
Yeah,
a
but-
sleight of hand check. 17. You turn the knob and start opening the door towards you. Looking inside, there's this big, adorable-looking mastiff. Wait.
Show us the picture.
Oh, give me a second. Let me open the door for you first. Damn. Map layer? No, lighting layer. There we go. Peering in... Oh, I put it on the wrong layer. My bad.
That happens.
Peering inside, you see this adorable, big, fat, and happy-looking mastiff wearing Zemnian armor fragments across it. Lying on the table, snoring, its tongue and mouth wide open, drooling a huge puddle on the floor.
I will cast sleep so that way it is guaranteed out for a minute.
Okay. Roll the dice. 23 definitely has more hit points. You begin casting the spell, and the dog looks up and goes, food? Food? Oh. Immediately fall back asleep.
We have a minute. Let's go.
All right. Lily draws her sword. No, I'm kidding.
That's how you turn instantly evil.
In Joey's universe, I know.
I will smite you. That dog has done nothing but sleep.
Is this just like someone's study right here?
That little corner looks kind of like a private office of some variety. Like whoever runs this establishment would have this area to keep watch of their stock away from the loud noises up above. Yeah.
Okay. Staircase over here.
This looked like a small, like, closet or something.
That is a latrine.
Oh, okay.
Bernie, we've done with enough shit today.
Yeah.
I will quietly move up the stairs to see what's above us before the people in heavy armor come up.
Okay. Continuing your stealth check, since you have not casted any spells or done anything like that. Roll me a perception check.
15.
Inside of this inn, you're opening up into the kitchen and looking around. There's a lot of blood in this kitchen. More blood than one person would reasonably have in their body. It kind of looks like people were trying to defend themselves and fight back against the Zemnian incursion. And you also see, as you sneak up, what was your stealth check, Tolsha? 17?
My specific stealth check on the last one I rolled was 23.
23. As you open up the door, you see that there's this orcish man standing there, half orc, currently mixing a large pot with a overly swollen black eye and blood that looks like it trickled out from his mouth and one of his teeth that looks like it was broken off. As he looks over out of the corner of his eye towards you and then looks straight ahead again.
Understood. Does he seem to be wearing any Zemnian clothing?
No, he's wearing typical cook's attire, a white beater with a lot of stains on it and a small apron.
Okay. I will carefully move out and just kind of start moving past, and I will start looking for the other entrance to the other sewer that's here.
As you start walking around, he'll look over towards you out of the corner of his eye again and give a slight head nod into the opposite corner of where you entered in from.
I nod my head, and I will place a healing potion next to him for this black eye.
Man,
Cool.
you just have so many of those potions lying around.
I've been collecting them for like the entire
Yeah,
campaign.
seriously, what the hell?
He'll look at you, a yuan T. 11 insight, okay. He'll take the potion and pour it into the food, give you a nod, and takes it out there.
Oh, he thinks he's poisoned.
Actually,
you should have given him the UNT's regret.
Actually, can I just roll to see if I actually did grab the poison one?
No, you grabbed the potion. You're trying to be a good person now.
Hey,
Yeah.
we do.
He's spiteful. He's been fantasizing all morning about killing these guys.
I just imagine in silence Tosha's face palming.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel so much better now.
Man, after I took that fireball from that one guy, I thought I would be done for.
Hey, this might keep him alive longer then.
Yeah. But anyways, he brings the food and closes the door behind him, being sure to be loud enough that he's trying to help you out.
Okay, I will go back to the other door. Say, come on, and can I? How loud is casting a spell? Because I know it would break stealth, but if I'm like down here, with him being loud, would it be loud enough for me to be covered?
From down here, it'd be loud enough for you to be covered, but it will break your stealth and you'll have to re-stealth.
I want to point out that Lily did kind of what was Bernie's idea as well, to carry the sleeping dog into the latrine area and just close the door there. Give him
Leaving
some
a...
food.
Okay. So you get back and you see Lily and Bernie have placed the dog there, put a nice little ration, pet it a couple of times.
Okay.
Good.
Cook is making noise. It's on the other side of the kitchen. I can cast silence to get us through, unless you guys can be extra quiet.
Miriam, why don't
Then
you
he's
send...
just gonna stare directly at you. Sorry.
What were you saying, Bernie?
Miriam, can you send your little lizard thing to just have a scout around? See how many there are, and
We don't have a lot of time. He's taking the food out to them. We have maybe 30 seconds.
Can I just, or would I know maybe which inn this would be? If it's close to the manor?
You've
How-
never... Have you spent a lot of time in the cellars of inns?
Not so much in the cellars. Well, maybe sometimes,
Going after Kurt.
they would hire us to wipe out some rat infestations and stuff, you know. But,
You mean the huge rat problem or the giant rat problems?
Let's say a
Both.
history check. So, this is the Platonic Man Inn. Or it's the Iron Man Inn. Or it's the Wazzer Inn. They all have similar fucking basements. It's one of those three.
Hey, Tulsa, what did the proprietor look like?
Chef was half orcish, you said?
Half orc, yeah.
Would that
Chef's
tell me
half orc.
anything more?
Allow you to roll one more time.
Lily would probably look to play. Oh, fuck! I forgot his name already. The guide,
Patla.
Patla. I was about to say Plato. I was like, that's not it.
16.
We're wasting time.
This is Wazzer's. Because of its namesake, the owner is actually a Wazzer. He's kind of a dick. Really rude to people. He's somebody who would like actively make sure paupers were never in the alleyway when they were throwing out remainders of food at night. He's a real piece of work.
Know where we are then.
Seeing as time is passing, I am going to actually at this point cast silence to get us to stealth pass.
Okay.
Targeting it just so it's in that kitchen and not beyond, so that it doesn't like suddenly cut people off. Like I'm trying to be very strategic with where the silence it cast.
All right.
Let's go.
Everyone.
I've cast silence.
And you know what? Stealth checks, everybody. Let's see if you can avoid the fight of those Zemnian soldiers eating their chow.
And the fight where when we fight them, they suddenly eat their food and get healed for some reason.
I mean, it's one healing potion among the entire soup, and
Yeah. You're Yuan-Ti. Can you tell me the logic doesn't make sense? Like, he went, yeah.
yeah, no.
You're
Yeah,
sneaking in from the secret tunnel that obviously the cook knows about. Like, yeah,
It's just the Skyrim logic where you just eat a ton of apples and suddenly
So-
you're at full health.
With a poor stealth and a silence.
no,
bubble.
everybody has advantage, so Miriam, roll again. Remember, silence gives you advantage.
Okay, that brings me up to 25 then.
All right. So 25, 3, 20, 13.
13.
Wait.
Don't
I
forget-
fucked up. I fucked up.
Nope.
One second. So 3 plus 20 plus 13 plus 25 plus 13. Let me roll for
Where did you get a
him.
3 from?
Lily.
Lily's.
Should be 8 because advantage.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
wait,
already has
to be honest.
disadvantage and nullifications and shit. So he's 24 divided by 6. 17, everybody. Good job. Sneaking your way up to the top of this corridor, you end up wandering your way over towards the other door that is supposed to be hidden and kept secreted away. As you move over there, I need a quick investigation from one of you to try to find this secret entryway in there. The map can grant you advantage in this instance. 14. Lily, no idea.
I'll take the map and try.
It's just a
My
bunch of
rolls
herbs
today
and
are-
shit. Yeah. 25. Looking at the wall of herbs, Tosha, you look down at the frame of this cabinet that is holding all of them, and when you get along the frame of it, you do see this tiny latch on one of these shelves, and pull it to the side and begins opening up. As the door swings open, you look inside, and there's another tunnel that you're going to climb back into from the sewers. Once you all begin taking your footsteps in, Bernie, you get the first ping and sensation. You can sense her. You sense the direction she's coming from. It's high above where you are currently standing, however, it's within range.
And it's definitely towards the mansion.
Definitely towards the mansion.
Right.
Once you all walk into the secreted area, the cook comes walking back into the kitchen looking a little disappointed and will turn to look at you all. And Bernie, you catch a glimpse of his eyes as he is questioning at first and then seems to recognize you.
I'll just...
I will. Can I attempt to sign, hopefully that he knows thieves can't, of healing potion, and then just point to you, and then this not a drinking, I'll just leave another one there for him.
You left you a healing potion.
Silence, he can't hear shit right now.
No, I'm telepath.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Now he realizes, like, oh, fuck, that was for me.
Yeah, you know. Then he'll nod appreciatively and goes to start cleaning it and closes the cabinet in front of you all with the latch.
And before he is completely out of sight, I'll say, the dog downstairs is sleeping in the latrine.
He'll nod.
And then after the latch is shut, I will drop silence. So that way, you know.
And I think this is where we're calling the session this week. When we get back, there's one more stretch of these tunnels, and then you'll be making it to the estate, everybody. Whew! Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.